There is one personality trait that girls think is absolutely vital in a guy, and it's something that matters to them above most other things. And I get it, you're wondering what it is, and that trait is being reliable. Sure, you might think it's pretty cool to make an entrance on a date by being a little bit late, but after being late a few times, it's not so cool anymore. Girls want guys to always be there for them when they need them, and to be able to answer their calls and to do what they say they are going to do. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes guys are unreliable because they don't want to fully commit to a lady. They think that by being reliable, they are showing her that they will always be around. And this is not true though. You can still be reliable and not be sure whether you want to continue the relationship. I'm going to tell you how you can become more reliable so that you can get more girls. And it's not always easy to change habits. Specifically, if you have always been like this, but if you stick to it, you will have way more luck with the ladies, and your friends and family will be very impressed. So let's dive straight in. Try to not overpromise. This one is something a lot of people struggle with, especially when they have a tendency to be a people pleaser. It can be hard to say no to things. People pleasing can often be painted in a negative light, but the truth is the only person it is really negative for is the people pleaser. People close to them might tell them to say no more, but if they do say no, the same people will often voice their disappointment as well. Now, it can be incredibly hard for people who like to please others to say no and to learn how to put boundaries in place. They will often take on too much and say yes to everything and anything because they don't want to disappoint anyone. The result of this, though, is that they can't handle everything and something drops, leaving the person that they were supposed to meet up with or do something for disappointed. Obviously, this is not great, but the people pleaser will be left feeling absolutely rubbish. It makes them appear unreliable and people stop leaning on them for things. If you think that you might display people-pleasing behaviour, then there are plenty of books and websites that can help you out. It's definitely something you can overcome so that girls will see you as a much more reliable person. Say yes more often than not. We have just learnt about people pleasing and the art of saying no. However, if you say no all the time, people will see you as unhelpful. Often in a relationship, you need to say yes to helping out the girl you are dating or to dates. If you say no all the time, she views it as antisocial behaviour and thinks that you're not very friendly. This is obviously not something you want. When it comes to saying both yes and no, it has to be balanced. You need to be able to say no when you think you cannot do something and say yes when you believe you can. That way, girls can rely on you and spend time with you. Say sorry if you cannot follow through. Sometimes sorry can be the hardest word. It really is not always easy to swallow our pride and apologise for something that we have done if it offended someone. The more we do it though, the more we will be viewed as a reliable person. If we cannot follow through on something we have said we can do, the least we can do is say sorry. You just can't use this as a way to get out of being reliable. Eventually, a girl will pick up on this. Use it only when you have not followed through on something and you are very sorry about it. Use the power of positive affirmations. Affirmations refer primarily to the practice of positive thinking and self-empowerment, fostering the belief that a positive mental attitude supported by affirmations will achieve success in anything. So how can affirmations help you become a more reliable person? Well, if you start telling yourself every day that you are already a positive person, then it starts to manifest into something real. Your brain will start to hear what you are saying and it will start rewiring and acting in that way. Of course, for this to work, you have to do it more than once, but with this along with taking action, you will be able to become more reliable. Some affirmations could be, I will finish what I start, I will be better to the girls I'm dating because I am more reliable, and I'm a person that keeps my promises. Try it for a month and see how you get on. Don't demand credit. You should not expect to be praised for being reliable. It should just be something that you naturally do. When you say something like, I should be congratulated for turning up on time, well, it kind of makes the other person think that this is a short-term behaviour and not something that you will continue to do. It is better to say nothing and show how reliable you are simply through your actions. Ask someone else's opinion. If you still think that by being reliable is not that important, then why not ask the girl that you are dating? Ask her what she thinks of guys that are reliable. This will most likely change your mind very quickly. You will then understand it directly from a lady's point of view, and that could be enough to make you more reliable. Once you start seeing the results of being reliable as well, you will see that it is very much worth it. Be awesome and over-deliver. This saying goes, under-promise and over-deliver. This means simply saying that you can do less than you really can so that you can wow the other person. You might have heard people talking about this at work, but it applies to your dating life as well. Don't commit to something that you might not be able to see through. Instead, be honest and tell your lady what she can expect from you. Above all, remember to be an awesome, reliable person, and you will be able to get a lot more girls. Get out of plans ahead of time. If you don't think that you can make it or be there 100%, then make sure you don't go and apologize for not being able to go. Make sure that you do this ahead of time, and it's always nice to offer an alternative time and date for when you can make it. This shows the girl or your friend that you do want to see them, you just can't make it at that particular time or day. Hang out with other reliable people. If we are who we spend our time with, then we want to be spending it with reliable people. This will help you learn their behaviour. It will make you think, if they are acting like this, then so should I. Try it out and watch how you will become much more reliable over time. Respect a lady's time. Sure, your time is important, but so is the lady that you are seeing. We all only have so many hours on this planet, which makes time the most precious thing that we have. So respect her time. If you can't make it, give her plenty of notice, and when you do spend time with her, be present. Listen to everything she has to say and ask her plenty of questions. Show her that you really want to be there with her. Always be as truthful as possible. Part of being a reliable person is being truthful. If you can't make a date, tell her and be open about why this is. Otherwise, she might think that you are seeing someone else or that you don't really like her, which is not something that you want. Being truthful will make you a much better, more valuable person. There you go, we've reached the end of the video. I really hope this video helped. Leave your comments down below if you feel I've missed something from today's video. And one more thing, if you want to get your name rolling up like these people's names just here, then all you have to do is click the link in the description bar to find out a little bit more. Have an amazing day, like and subscribe. See you soon.